I thought today we could do a Quince speed review because I know how useful and informative these can be, especially getting a sense of how the fabric looks up close. As usual, I will be sharing a companion piece over on my website where I list all of the garment measurements as well, in case you just like a little bit more information. I've tried hundreds of items from Quince at this point, and I've narrowed it down to my top favorites for spring. There's around 25 items, and I will have everything linked in the description box as well. If you're wondering how to access Quince, if you don't live in the United States, I personally use mail forwarding, and I will also leave a link to the mail forwarder that I use in the description box. Now, let's dive right in. We're going to start off with the 100% Cashmere Tee, which to me is the perfect transitional season piece, blending winter sensibilities with more of a springtime silhouette. I've sized up to a medium because I wanted more of a relaxed fit, and I love that this comes in so many different colors. There's something for everyone. This is 100% cashmere and it is nice and soft. This is more of a thinner cashmere tee, which I find very comfortable to wear for the transitional season, and to me I think is ideal for a silhouette like this. This is the Italian wool oversized blazer, which reads as a dupe for one of my personal favorites from Everlane. I have this in the textured brown, but it comes in two other colors, single breasted, and as you can see, it has a really nice relaxed fit to it. I wear my usual size small. The wool does have a textured finish to it, but because it is lined, you shouldn't find it irritating on the skin if you're someone who is especially sensitive to wools. Probably one of my favorite items to date from Quince is the 14 karat gold lab grown diamond pendant. This is an incredibly simple piece, but the diamond pendant has a big impact. This is 1 karat lab grown diamond, but there's also a 2 karat version as well if you want something a little bit larger. The gold chain is very fine and it allows you to set the length at either 16 or 18 inches. The price on this is really what can't be beat. It's $600 US, which I think is incredible value for money. I will also put on screen the actual cost of manufacturing, and you can find this detail for every single product on their website. If you're looking for a great tote bag for work, I think the triple compartment leather shopper tote is a really nice option. The pebbled leather feels really robust and sturdy. It also feels like it's resistant to getting scratched, and it does come in quite a few colors. I've got this in the chocolate brown and the black, which I think are great neutrals. The price point of it is only $130 US, which I think is amazing for a 100% top grain Italian leather bag. The interior of the bag is quite open, but it does have one zip up compartment down the center, which unzips so seamlessly and is the perfect size for putting in a laptop. One of my all-time favorites and most worn pieces from Quince has to be their Mongolian Cashmere oversized crewneck sweater. I feel like the ivory color is just such a nice option to wear as we kind of head into spring. It's lighter, brighter, the price is really good, and this has a really nice plush, luxurious quality to it. The ply is ever so slightly thicker than the t-shirt. If you avoid denim because you find it too rigid, then you may like to try Quince's jeans. It's made from a blend of organic cotton, elastorel, and lycra, which makes them incredibly comfortable and incredibly stretchy. They kind of form to the shape of your body and then they move with you. They don't dig in at all, which I really appreciate, though the denim does feel really nice and thick, very robust and sturdy. These come in 3 inseam options, a 26, a 28, and a 30 inch. I'm wearing the 30 inch, which is a full length on me. So if you are someone who is taller, you will find that these jeans fit a little bit more on the cropped end of the spectrum. These are a mid-rise jean, and probably my only complaint about Quince is I wish they offered more high-rise denim. When I saw the Italian leather patchwork crossbody bag show up on the website, I immediately added it to cart. At the time it came in 3 colors, but right now you can only purchase the cognac and black. This is a dupe for the Loewe puzzle bag, and there are some differences. I have actually done a full review over on my website if you want a little bit more information, but overall I've been really happy with this particular purchase. The leather is smooth, but it has some texture to it, which means that it's not going to show up any scratches easily, and I love the fact that it has feet on the base. There is copper underneath the silver coating, which I think is what gives the hardware such a brilliant shine. What I like about this style is that unlike the original Loewe puzzle bag, this is going to hold its shape to the sides, which I can really see after wearing it so much. The leather has started to soften, so you're getting this nice kind of smush in the center of the bag. Quince does really great classic shirting. The organic cotton Poplin long sleeve shirt is a really good one, and it comes in lots of colors. It is quite a thin cotton, which makes it very comfortable to wear, and in the lighter colors you are going to notice that it isn't fully opaque, so you'll need to wear a flesh tone bra underneath. I do size up a couple of sizes so that I can get a really nice relaxed feel, but it doesn't come off as being too voluminous through the arms. I would stick to your usual size if you want a traditional fit for a really nice smart workwear option. A really cute basic mini dress for the spring, the 100% European linen tank mini. This comes in quite a few colors. I have the black, and the thing that I like about this is that it is fully lined. Without the lining, the linen would be a little bit on the sheer side. The price is really good. It's a European flax linen. It probably has been treated because it is a bit of a softness to it, but it also has a nice texture. And you can tell that it's going to get more and more lived in and softer with age. This just has a simple button back closure, and it also has pockets, and we do love dresses that have pockets. These are the Italian leather twist mid-heel mules, a really sturdy block heel which gives you a nice amount of height, but the thing that I like about these in particular is how cushioned and padded the actual straps are across the foot. These are made from the softest leather, so they aren't going to rub and chafe on the foot and give you blisters. I also like the fact that they're open as well. They don't go flying off the foot, and I do find that they fit true to size based on my other experience with Quince shoes. I hover between a European 40 and 40.5 at the moment as my feet are quite wide, and I always order Quince shoes in a US 10. The Italian wool straight leg pants are definitely a hidden gem from Quince. I've hardly seen anybody talk about them, and that's why I had to share these with you. They're made from 100% Italian wool and are a very classic style for work, but you could easily style these down for the weekend with a sneaker or just a little slip-on slide. These have a detail that I absolutely love in a trouser like this. The back is elasticated. I will say that they do run on the larger side. I size down to a US 2. As you can see, they're a favorite because I have them both in the camel and in the navy, but they come in black and charcoal as well. The wool does have a textural finish, and I will say because these aren't lined, if you're someone who is particularly sensitive to wool, you may like to give these ones a miss, or you could order them and take advantage of Quince's 365-day return policy if they're not right. And I only say this as everyone's sensitivity level does vary. This is a lightweight cotton cashmere ribbed sleeveless midi dress. Now, I don't often wear things that are really figure hugging like this, but I can't deny how lovely this dress is. It's almost full length on me. I'm 172 centimeters tall for reference, but the thing that I like about this is actually just how nice and soft the fabrication feels. It's a cotton cashmere blend, and it has this really plush element to it. Feels really luxurious to wear, and I love how the neckline is telling to it, which I think makes the $50 price point incredible value for money. It's 100% organic cotton, and it's fully lined. I did size down to the extra small. I would typically be a size small or a US 4, and I find that that's a really good fit for me because the elastic at the waistband is very stretchy, and it's a soft elastic, so it has a lot of give to it. By contrast, we have the European linen maxi skirt. Now, this doesn't have the tiered element of the previous skirt, but I did get this in an extra small as well, and I will say that the elastic band at the waist is much firmer, and while it does fit me well, I think I also would have been perfectly fine ordering my usual size in this particular style. The thing I love about this skirt is the split detail at the front. It's quite subtle, and it does come up quite high up the leg, but I think a really beautiful option for the weekend, or also if you're traveling and you want to be wearing linen, really nice, comfortable, breathable fabrics. This one is not lined, and I'm not sure if the lighter colors are lined, but in the navy it isn't. I've had this Tencel camp shirt for years. This is one of their best sellers, and I can understand why. It reminds me a lot of the Madewell courier shirt, but a little bit less voluminous. You have this kind of flicked detail to the sleeve, and it's cuffed, which adds this additional styled element to the piece, as otherwise it's very simple. Tencel is a really lovely fabric to wear because it has a silky feeling to it, but without all of the maintenance that can sometimes come with silk pieces. I wear this in my usual size small. Quince does a few of these cotton jersey tops. This first one here is a sleeveless mock neck top, which comes in quite a number of colors and a really good price point. It's 100% 100% cotton jersey. Really stretchy. The mock neck detail kind of adds a little bit of something different to your basic tank, and it also has ruching down the sides. I do find that the white is ever so slightly sheer, but you won't have any issues if you're going for a darker block color. This style is a little bit cropped, so it's not the easiest one to tuck. I'm wearing this in a size small. I will say of the two, I prefer the boat neck tank as I find it fits a little bit nicer across the chest. This is 95% cotton and 5% spandex. I find that this style does fit true to size, and I'm wearing it here in the size small. It's also a nice length, making it easy to tuck into your pants or skirts. Similar to the cotton poplin shirt, I did also size up in the linen shirt, here worn in the size medium. This comes in lots of colors, and I really love this striped version because it feels a little bit less high impact than a typical black and white stripe. I do find this is more of a slim fit through the sleeves, despite the fact that I have sized up. This is a really great basic to have. The longer length also means that it's a good contender to wear on a beach vacation, open as a little bit of a cover up from the sun. For when we start swapping our cashmere knits for cotton, the organic cotton boyfriend crew is really nice. Again, another style that comes in so many different colors. This has a bit of a high-low hemline, so it's shorter in the front and longer in the back, which makes it a great contender for doing a little bit of a French tuck without having too much extra bulk in your waistband. The fit of this is quite oversized, though despite that, I do tend to size up in this particular one to a medium, which gives it more of a slouchy feel. I would stick with your usual size if you prefer more of an intentional but relaxed fit. The organic cotton stripe crew is a dupe for the Chloe sweater from Jenny Kane, and I have owned both, and I will say I personally prefer the Quince one. I find that it does wear better. I didn't have the best experience with the Jenny Kane one, despite really loving the navy and white combination, which I believe you can also get from Quince. This is quite a heavyweight cotton sweater, and I will also say that I accidentally got sent the wrong size. When I ordered this, I got a large as opposed to my usual size small. I personally don't mind the relaxed fit, but I will say that if you are going for your usual size, it isn't going to look as generously sized on you. I do think that the sleeves run a little bit long for people who are more on the petite end of the spectrum. A shoe so good, I own it in all three colors. This is the Italian leather Mary Jane ballet flat. This is definitely Quince's take on Loaf Randall's ballerina with the elasticated band across the top of the foot, which really helps to keep your foot nice and secure in the shoe. That said, if you don't want that break across the foot, you can always wear it with the elasticated band tucked under your foot. The leather on these shoes softens up so beautifully, and I can show you on my black pair, which I've worn more than 20 times at this point. I find that these mold to the shape of your foot, and they fit true to size for Quince shoes. I'm wearing a US 10. As they're a ballerina, I will say the only downside to a shoe like this is that there's not much support on the insole. One of the items I reached for a lot last spring summer was this organic cotton linen blend relaxed cardigan. Again, another dupe for Jenny Kane. I believe this is an alternative to their Cody sweater, and it comes in at just under $50 US, which I think is an absolute steal. It's 55% organic cotton and 45% linen. I wear my usual size small here, and you can see that it's a really nice, relaxed, slouchy, oversized fit. This looks great when worn with jeans, and the actual fabrication is really beautiful. It has this really nice tactile quality on the hand. It almost feels very organic and raw, but in a really nice, soft, breezy way that feels very comfortable to wear on warmer days. There are a few different linen trousers on the website. The ones that you see a lot in their marketing are the cropped elastic waist style, but I think the linen pleated trousers are really beautiful, more elevated alternative because they do have the zip fly detail and the belt loops. These have the elasticated waist back too, which makes them very comfortable to wear, and they are lined, which is great. So this really helps to make sure that the white is not see-through, though I do recommend wearing flesh toned underwear. The price, again, always really good, and the hand feel on this linen is so nice and soft. I never see anyone talking about Quince's denim jackets, and my top pick is the denim Chore jacket. I like that this has a bit more length to it, so it falls just below the hip. It's a really thick, sturdy, robust denim, 100% organic cotton, and it has the silver buttons, which don't feel too high contrast. They feel quite complementary to the mid-wash blue tone. This has a few patch pockets on the front, which are really large, perfect size for fitting in your phone. I did size up to a medium for more of a relaxed feel. I know I've shared this leather oversized biker jacket before, but I had to highlight it again. I am wearing the size small, which gives you a sense of how oversized this fits. Petites may like to size down, but it will be a really nice length on you. The actual quality of the leather is beautiful. It has a lovely pebbled texture to it, and it is so unbelievably thick. This is one of the heaviest jackets that I own, and it adds a lot of warmth. It's also fully lined, and all of the zippers are so smooth because Quince uses YKK zippers, which are known to be the gold standard. The final piece to share is this 100% European linen vest, which you could wear with a matching linen bottom as well if you wanted to go for more of a set. But I love this cornflower blue because it just feels so vibrant and fresh for spring. This is lined, and just like with the other linen pieces, it feels very comfortable to wear. It is quite an oversized, relaxed fit. I'm wearing the size small here, so I would say that you could potentially size down if you wanted something that felt a little bit more intentionally fitted against your body. So that wraps everything up. I hope you found this quick rapid fire review video really helpful, especially if you've been eyeing up any of these items from Quince. Don't forget, I will have that companion blog post live as well, linked in the top of the description box if you'd like to go and have a read through that, or just check some of the garment measurements. If you do have any questions I didn't address, then please do drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you enjoyed this, I would love if you could give it a thumbs up, as it does help me with the algorithm. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, including more Quince reviews, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. See you soon. Bye.